Okay, let's see.
Sending gift cards in bulk can be a nice.
Yay, it's working. Okay. I only need one of those up. Got all this up. Alright, so I'm gonna wait a second for people to tune in. Also, do you guys notice anything? I have noise suppression finally. I finally figured out how to get decent noise suppression for my microphone. Thank you, OBS. I think it's on. Yeah, it is. Oh. Okay. Anywho, how's your this day been? What am I doing? We're gonna talk about Zoophiles. So, Zoophiles are a weird concept, and there's no one way. There are many of them, unfortunately. Uh, the Kinsey study showed supposedly, I think 2 or 7% of all people have had sexual relations with an animal. This jumps up to 17% of people that live on rural farms, like I said, farmsteads or out in the middle of nowhere. This jumps up to about 17% of furries that live on farmsteads, or I think 14 that don't live on farmsteads have had sex with an animal. And it's a much larger category if we count people that just find attraction to them, because about uh, from studying first science done in 2024, I think, around 50% of furries have a sexual attraction towards animals. Let me go ahead and mute this real quick. That should still be able to work. I can't stand hearing myself. Per category, if we count people that just find attraction to them, because about uh, from studying first science done, furries have a sexual attraction towards animals. Let me go ahead and mute this. Okay, yeah, it's working. Sorry, folks, for the wait. I had to make sure that that was working. So, a little bit of this. I wanted to go ahead and get into this. This is not a video mainly about furries, but furries do fall into this category. So, I'll read this out to my blind people in the chat. Furry community started from a fetish. In 1976, cartoonists Ken Fletcher and Reed Waller created the amateur press association Voodoo, which was dedicated to animal-focused art. Many of its featured works contained adult themes, such as Omaha the Cat Dancer, which contained explicit sex. Voodoo grew a small following over the next several years, and its contributors began meeting at science fiction and comic conventions. It never changed. E621, BD, Bad Dragon, and Furry. This is a site called, well, I'm not even going to list this site, but as you can see, look at that. And it gets worse, folks. And I do not advise you watching this video if you have a weak stomach, okay? This is a very quick preview of a video. I can actually download it real quick. Let me, because I think I can slow it down for you guys. I don't think I can. It's horrible quality, I don't know why. think I can fix it like this. Pause at your own discretion, by the way. But there is a bunch of stats from furries having unconsensual sex with an animal. And it just keeps going, guys. So, I did say that this video was not mainly focused towards furries, but it takes furries take a giant part within zoophilia. Many furries, possibly most, are zoophiles. Let's see, here's some more.
Freaking wrecked with facts and knowledge. How about this fact?
Pause at your own risk. So, what does this tell you, folks? You can explain it in your own words. Life was going well for me until I had to compile everything for this video. I felt like killing myself. Not actually, but it really did suck. What does this tell you guys? Zoophilia is not a very small problem. It is a widespread problem we need to work on and fix. And unfortunately, many people cannot see that. My videos are in 1080p! Yeah! Alright. And let's talk about some recent zoophilia things that have occurred. In September 2018, the furry community was deeply shattered by the leak of private chat logs from a secretive network hosted on the Telegram messaging app. I'm reading this off of my phone, by the way, guys. So that's why you can't see it on my computer, hence the background music, to keep you guys not bored. The evidence. The massive data dump exposed years of horrific animal torture, rape, and murder, shared within a ring of users connected to the furry fandom. Community figures implicated. High-profile furry content creators, most notably a YouTube influencer known as Kuro the Wolf, were publicly outed after leaked screenshots showed conversations detailing severe animal abuse and necrophilia. There is a thing about this, and many people today still support Kuro the Wolf and say he did nothing wrong, which is a very unfortunate thing. Despite the mainstream fandom enforcing strict bans on zoophilia, independent journalism and internal community links have exposed instances where zoophiles managed to infiltrate local convention managements. Method Fermi scandal. Investigations by furry news outlets like Dogpatch Press exposed that a long-running furry convention in Tennessee, Method Fermi, allowed a notorious zoophile spokesperson known as Toggle Rat to perform on stage and maintain face-to-face access to staff for over a decade. Subsequent leaks revealed that individuals with known zoophilic alignments were embedded directly into the convention's management and attempted to suppress reporters to protect their inner circle. Severe overlap with severe crimes, crossover exploitation. Criminal cases have shown a terrifying dark side where predators weaponize the anonymity and visual elements of the furry fandom to mask or commit severe human crimes. Child exploitation rings. In highly publicized criminal cases, such as major federal bust in Bucks County, Pennsylvania, a network of predators utilized furry parties and heavy animal costuming as a mechanism to travel and sexually abuse minors. Recent conventions context. In July 2026, a Texas man named Joseph Ray Robertson was sentenced to 20 years in federal prison. After exploiting a furry convention in Atlanta, he commissioned a custom-made fursuit specifically to craft an animal persona, which he used to facilitate the sexual exploitation and child molestation of a minor. By the way, guys, I apologize if anyone here is disturbed by this. So am I. But it's better to bring it out instead of leave it in the dust. Severe stigmatization and public bullying. Because of the highly visible extreme actions of the small minority, the furry fandom suffers immense collateral damage. It is not a small minority. Bullying rates. Research indicates that everyday furries, the vast majority of whom are entirely normal artists and hobbyists, are bullied twice the rates. Oh, wait, that's not even related to it. What the fuck? Okay, so let me go ahead and give you guys the definition of zoophilia. Zoophilia is a rare paraphilia characterized by a strong primary or strong romantic and sexual attraction to non-human animals. See any similarities? The primary clinical, legal, and sociological facts regarding zoophilia include medical and psychological classification. Terminology distinction. In psychological research, zoophilia refers to the emotional and sexual orientation or attraction towards animals, while bestiality denotes the specific physical act of sexual contact with an animal. DSM classification. The American Psychiatric Association's Diagnostic and Statistical Manual of Mental Disorders, DSM-5, classifies zoophilia under other specified paraphilic disorders. It is viewed as a clinical pathology. It causes significant distress or impairs daily functioning. Interesting. Attraction subtypes. Psychological studies identify different subcategories within the community, including romantic zoophiles, who seek emotional bonds, opportunistic zoophiles, and rare, severe cases of zoosadism, deriving pleasure from inflicting pain on animals. I would hang a zoosadist. I would hang one of them voluntarily and go to jail for the rest of my life if I had to. The vast majority of zoophiles are not exclusively attracted to animals. Research indicates that most maintain long-term romantic and sexual relationships with other humans or with other human beings concurrently. Demographics and animal subjects. I'm decent, Spinosaurus. How are you today? Commonly involved species. Peer-reviewed surveys note that dogs and horses are the animals most frequently involved in these attractions. Geographic spread. Modern data indicates that individuals with zoophilic attractions are evenly distributed between rural and urban populations. Growing up around livestock or farm environments does not increase the likelihood of developing the orientation. Statistics shows otherwise. Legal and ethical status, consent and abuse. The specific and global legal consensus establishes that animals cannot provide informed consent. Consequently, any physical sexual act with an animal is legally classified as a form of animal abuse and sexual assault. Global prohibitions. Sexual acts with animals are strictly illegal in most modern countries. Thank God. In the United States, for example, a vast majority of states possess specific statutes prosecuting bestiality as a misdemeanor or a felony, and the Uniform Code of Military Justice strictly prohibits it under military law. Academic and sociological data indicate that between 2% and 17% of individuals within the furry fandom identify as zoophiles. Stream's going horrible. I hate talking about this. I would rather cut off my pinky toe on my left foot than have to talk about this, but I do, because we have to bring it up. Academic and sociological data indicate that between 2% and 17% of individuals within the furry fandom identify as zoophiles, depending entirely on whether data is collected via anonymous online surveys or in person at conventions. The vast majority of the furry community does not identify as zoophilic. Are you sure about that? In-person surveys, 2% of respondents identify as zoophiles or bestialists, something like that. Anonymous online surveys, 17%. In a widely cited online survey, the Furry Sociological Survey, where participants answered completely anonymously, 17% of respondents self-identified as zoophiles. Let me pause this real quick. Hi, I drink all the paint, said, "Hey, Chev, what's your stance on hormone blockers for kids?" I believe that should be illegal, and everyone that does that should be put in jail. And if you do that, I believe you should be put in jail for a minimum of 2 to 5 years. Because kids do not understand until the age of 18 to 21 what they really are. They're not, if a kid says, "I'm a woman," they're not a woman. Because you can't really grasp that concept until you're old enough. Or, like me, until you're actually informed enough. I'm quite informed on it. Hence why I do this. Also, how do you guys like the Minecraft music in the background? I don't know. I don't know how, livestream serious, but can I put a better background? Yeah. Sure. Why not? Here we go. No, that's not. That's not gonna work. I don't really know. If you guys can send me a background on Discord, then feel free to. What are hormone blockers? Let me go ahead and give you a detailed explanation. I'm going to use Google real quick because they can speak it better than me. A hormone blocker is a medicine that stops the body from making specific natural hormones or keeps those hormones from attaching to cell receptors. Hence, it keeps you from growing. Usually, it keeps you from growing it keeps you from growing breasts as a woman, and it can do many other things. And then you can do, of course, hormone therapy, which a lot of trannies do. It's interesting. Okay, back to what I was talking about. Researchers attribute the stark gap between 2% and 17% to social desirability bias. Because zoophilia carries a heavy social stigma, individuals are far less likely to admit to it in public or at physical events than on fully anonymous online message boards. Okay. I'm sorry, folks, I'm a bit parched. And let's go ahead and go over another video I had planned. Or had ready, basically. Here it is.
Why are you so sad, Zoo?
Well, people think I'm weird because I'm into animals.
Ah, I've been there. You just have to find a loophole, buddy.
A loophole? Tell me.
You just gotta blur the line. I'll take a drawing of a child and then give it adult anatomy, or age it up. Then I can tell people that it does not matter if the character is child-coded. I only like the adult parts.
Okay, I get it. I should take a drawing of an animal, give it human anatomy, and then tell people that I'm only attracted to the human part.
Exactly. My adult drawing can consent now, so it is not an issue, because it is not a child.
Yeah, and my drawing can consent now, and it is not a problem because it is not an animal. And as long as the animal coded character has human features, no one can say that I'm attracted to animals.
Why are you so sad, Zoo?
Oh,
Well,
guys,
people think I'm weird because I'm into
giving me
animals.
Ah, I've been there. You just have to find a loophole, buddy.
A loophole? Tell me.
You just gotta blur the line. I'll take a drawing of a child and then give it adult anatomy, or age it up. Then I can tell people that it does not matter if the character is child-coded. I only like the adult parts.
Okay, I get it.
Notice anything, folks? Do you notice anything? Because I'd like to say I think I do. I hope this is going to work. I don't know. I also had the background up just so I could read comments. Let me just see this. Okay. So, I think I had another thing planned.
I wanted to tell everyone.
Oh, took me a moment not to laugh there. Wow. Holy shit. Folks, while I search up something on YouTube, it is for the video. I'm gonna give you guys some furry memes to watch.
Why are you whispering?
Cherry blossom iced tea. Cherry blossom iced tea.
Cherry blossom iced tea.
Okay, well, looks like I'm gonna have to use this computer to search it up, so you know what we're gonna do? We are going to do it on incognito because I'm not having that shit on my. I'm not gonna have this. Son of a bitch. Oh no. Oh no. Let me go ahead and turn my screen to black real quick. What? Where is it? Where? Is it? Use this real quick. Actually, not actually. Please tell me that. Oh wait, no, I'm stupid. I am like actually retarded. You guys can't see anything.
Sending gift cards in bulk can be a nightmare.
Please tell me that I actually had my screen. I'm back, folks. What I did was completely on purpose, by the way, do not fear. Um, I I meant to do that because I had to search up I had to search up this. So if we go over here, we can see this. You notice it's a lot on YouTube, and that is something I actually really don't know how, but oh, do I laugh or cry? Do I laugh or cry, guys? Lord, oh dear God.
Hello? Hi, I'm here for the slumber party. Do I know you? My name is, Girly Teen Girl.
Here it is. Dear God. Dear God.
So hello guys, welcome to my mini vlog. तो
Dear God. Hey, it's positive. Jesus Christ.
Baby, I just wanna be yours. I wanna be yours.
Horses are cool. But someone, for the love of Christ, tell me. What the hell? What? How do you find a sexual attraction in this? Jesus Christ. This is horrible. Oh, what in the hell? Oh no! Oh no! I don't even know what he's saying. Marge, cut off these people's balls. Cut off these people's balls. Oh, okay. Anywho, that's really all I had to talk about on the subject of Zoophiles. I did not want to take 9 decades to actually, you know, get it off the pilot, because there is way too much to talk about in one video. And I am probably going to have to go eat supper in a second because I really want some chicken and potatoes. Yay! Anywho, on another note, I am being impersonated on YouTube. You know, a lot of you guys, if not everyone, probably already knows this. If you don't, let me just go ahead and show you. Here it is. I don't what do I do? Should I be concerned? I would rather circumcise myself with rusty tweezers than have my Suburban look like this, by the way, guys. It didn't even get the side runners right. What is this photo? I don't understand. I don't know who owns this either. I'm gonna take it. One of my buddies that's in the comment section right now that starts with an E owns the channel and is making really funny videos just for the shits of it. It is a furry that has contacted me about it on Discord for some fucking reason. It is just another dude that insists on debating me. He's fucking obsessed with me. Or I don't know. It's just some fucking rando, bro. It could be like someone by the name of Minty Paws or something like that. So let's just 1,000.7 views, by the way, is concerning. I'm not like concerned at it, but Edgy, I didn't even say you, but I have a feeling it was you. Um, they didn't even like they didn't even get my muscles right. I have more muscles than this, more shoulder muscles. I'm not fucking pregnant, and I'm not this fucking fat. At least they got the hat offset. That hat is shaped weird, so it sits a little off to the side. Hey, Chef, can you maybe? Hey, Spinosaurus said, "Hey, Chef, can you maybe make a Starship Troopers edit? The Helldivers fandom has gone to the way of deviant art with the Terminids. I don't know how to edit, but I can try to get Tom to edit something like that, or like Courier or Alaskan Ace. I was looking cool bowling balls to fuck you looking at. I don't know. I don't know, really and truly. I know I'm just looking at someone impersonating me. I said this right here. This is not me, by the way. Yes. I have no affiliation to any of this shit. But it's like concerning, dog. What? Excuse me. At least I kind of got my chin right. I guess. How do we know? I think because I don't know. Look at the bio. Look at the bio. I'm the Chevrolet Suburban Guy's old account. Main account at the Chevrolet Suburban Guy. Nobody is gonna find this. Nobody will know that I like furries. Weird face. I'm gonna have to try to read this part with a straight face and hope my parents don't come here and be like, "What the hell are you reading?" By the way, I'm single. So if any boys want to make me their good little puppy, I'm down for it. What? No! What are people doing? I'm like just is this sexual harassment at this point? Like, I don't know if this is sexual harassment or general harassment or what the fuck it is. Um, so, yeah. I don't recommend reporting him because he hasn't done anything. I find it quite humorous because I don't do that. My channel is quite Sigma, if you ask me. I just look at this. Oh, oh, oh. But I mean, bro, I don't like this is polar opposites of what he's posting. Do you expect me to go from this to whatever the fuck he was posting earlier? For the love of Christ, tell me that's not it. What are we doing? Okay, anywho, that is really all I had planned for the stream. At Spinosaurus, at Spinosaurus65S, what's your favorite dinosaur? I have one. I'm gonna be very plain Jane probably, but like T-Rex or Velociraptor, those are really cool. Um, because damn is. Um, so yeah, that's my favorite. I love when people ask me these questions. It generally is like one of my favorite things. Um, dude, I need fucking rain where I live. I need rain. Because, hold on guys, I gotta check this little a game I want to play when it comes out has something. God, there's a lot of mobile homes. And then someone. Okay. Well, thank you guys for tuning into the stream. Hopefully that dude does not decide to sexually harass me or whatever again. Israel Defense Forces. It's by in chat name. We love Israel. We love Netanyahu. Okay. Thank you guys for tuning in the stream. I appreciate you guys tuning in. Go ahead and put in the comments when it's over, or in my next post, or in my current one, what the next stream should be. I don't know. My computer is not going to be living for much longer. I can tell I'm having frequent crashes again, even though I just replaced my power supply. My graphics card is failing now. Anyone want to donate a graphics card? I'm kidding. But I gotta get a job and put a 3060 Ti in this bitch, and then hopefully within the next 3 months, you guys will be seeing me on a. I'll just go ahead and describe it to you guys because I already have how I'm gonna budget it. I'm not gonna rent it. I'm going to put a buying plan on it. I'm going to be buying a RTX 5090 with 64 gigs of DDR5 RAM, a Corsair 1000 watt gold power supply, an AMD Ryzen 9950X3D processor. I can't remember the computer case, the motherboard I don't remember. And then a bunch of other things, like 8 or so fans, and then a water cooling system, all for the low, low price of $7,500. I'm going to finance it because it's going to take me like 6 to 8 months, maybe even longer, to get the money to buy it. And so I'm just going to finance it for 24, 22 months and do it like that because if I have a job and a stable income, I can just buy it. And then, excuse me, and then I'm going to give this piece of shit to my sister. I'm probably going to keep the monitor. I'm going to get a double or triple monitor setup. I cannot wait. And then new headphones. Okay, guys, I'm not going to keep you folks any longer. Thank you all for tuning into the stream. You guys have a good night.